Mr. Sathyanarayan, welcome. I think it is a pleasure to host an alumni of Unnati who has done very well for himself in life. And I think you are a role model for a lot of youngsters who are starting their career today. So that is why the Unnati management requested that we have a small conversation so that you can share your journey. Every journey has up and down. Today you're successful, but you would have gone through a lot of challenges and how you have overcome these challenges. So we'd like to hear your story. Why don't you start by telling us what you are currently doing, sir?
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Good morning, sir. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Satya. I am one of the Unnatian. I am proud to be say that I am one of the Unnatian. I am from 36th batch. So I have joined 2012 and have completed the whatever the course and facilities provided by Unnati. And recently I'm working Smart Stream technology company. It is one of the technology company who provide service to investment banks like Dutch Bank and Northern Trust. So it is a German-based company. So I am working as a manager. So we handle global payments, cross-border payments. So this is my third company, and where once I completed graduation from the Unnati, and Unnati has provided shelter, food, training, also placement.
Very good.
So no need to go outside and struggle. And it has given a good platform. And I have given interviews in Unnati office only. And I got selected in TCS in 2012 itself. So college to corporate, Unnati has given me a great opportunity. One of the top company in India, in global is a TCS. And I've started my career and I have completed 3 years. Then I have joined another company, NoPay. That is a fintech era. In India, that is a fintech era. The great legendary CEO, Nadamuni, Shrikant Nadamuni, who is the CTO of Aadhaar. So they want to build in India some like fintech, the two wallet based. And I got a great opportunity. It was a 1 year company when I have joined, and I have got a lot of opportunity to interact with more people like Nandan. Nandan also one of the co-founder, and I never felt in no pay. It's like a working environment. It's every day like it's a part of our life. So I was in a core fintech. I got a great opportunity over there. Have served my service 9 years over there. Then again a career aspirant, and I have joined a global company, MNC to domestic and global company. So where I got a great opportunity to work as a manager.
Very
It's
good.
really
So,
right. In my journey, is I never thought I'll be in the cities. One of the MNC. I am from the like a village background, who has completed graduation, become graduation, who used to struggle to move out of the city. So today I connected with globally. It's really great opportunity, sir.
very good. No, I think your story is so fascinating, and we'll come to your childhood and your school and your college and how you landed at Unnati in a bit. But
Definitely.
in today's world, the names that you're talking of, starting your career with TCS, working with great entrepreneurs like Nandan Nilankani and people who worked on Aadhaar, which is cutting edge, something which is transforming the country and the world is saying, wow. And then moving on to a very high-end German company, your career is like a dream career for all youngsters. Let carry us a little bit about your initial days, your schooling and your college, and how did you land up at Unnati?
Once I completed my graduation, sir, I was struggling to think what is next. Either I should go for further graduation MBA. As economically couldn't support because I'm the elder son, where I have to support my father financially. I was struggling here and there. It's that in 90s kids, right, especially in 2012, right, it is difficult. There is a lot of knowledge, like what to do, where to go, who will help. There are very less people who are working especially in my families, no people were there like who was working in right in corporates or in private sector. So I was to struggle to reach out to all my seniors. So all are like majority of the people in the farmer backgrounds only. Very few people like stepped in the cities like metropolitan cities, Mumbai, Hyderabad, or Bangalore. Very less people. One day I was fed up and tired. Okay, so doing like thinking the more thinking what to do, and I landed in Hyderabad few days, and I couldn't get any job. Lot of knowledge gap and confident and communication skills, what to tell, what not to tell. Then I back to my hometown. One day I was not keeping well. I was suffering with fever. I just sit it sad and in early days, sir, this newspapers and magazines, right? We used to give grocery shops, right? I was folding everything, right? So I felt one magazine. It felt is nice quotation. Just I picked and I randomly going through pictures. Suddenly I've seen Ramesh Swami sir, big photo, and Unnati. It's the first time I'm very strange about NGO. In that time, I was not having that much, knowledge. I was just reading the articles, and I have suddenly seen that they're providing bridge gap college to corporate. Some word I have seen, then I have gone through, and they are talking about they will provide the life skills training. They provide food, shelter, everything in a free of cost. I surprised. Immediately, I picked my phone. I was having 1100 handset at the time, my father's phone. Okay, then immediately I called. I think I still remember Madhuri KV. I think she is from, she was the admin manager. She picked the call and she told, yes, we are providing the free of cost all these facilities. Currently, batch already enrolled. Call me next month. So there is a new batch is going on, 36 batch. Then two days before I called, they confirmed the date. Immediately I landed in Bangalore. I think in Bayapinali metro close by. Then I came to the institution and I have joined the same days.
Beautiful. And suddenly out of the blue, you didn't even know something. That's what they say, destiny. Somewhere in a piece of paper, you found Ramesh Swami's great work that he's doing. He has done outstanding work in the organization, and uh, and then you landed up over here. It's miraculous, in terms
Yes.
of how it means you were destined to be over here. Now, after coming over here, so you had done your graduation, you were struggling to get a job. I think all youngsters in that age group, when you're 20, 21, 22, there is the stress about, okay, college ke baad, what next? And
Yes.
for a simple middle class family, it's not very easy to get a good job. How did that 30, 40 days that you spent in Unnati, how did that help you? Tell us a little bit about that.
Initial days, right, sir? Like people from Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, different place of people like come and gather as a team or in classroom. I think 1 or 2 days. For me, it's a strange. It's the first time I come out of my hometown, like homesick or different friend concerns. But gradually, what happened every day, we used to sit in the auditorium forum, and teachers are, expertise like retired army people. So they used to share their experience, which is right, build a confident level first of all, and which make like it is not different states. We are like one nation, one people. So we started mingling with the people. And every day, and good things, I got a leader nominated there. Okay, my luck. Okay, I got nominated. I used to take people, how many people, right, come to today's that session or classes and complete every class. And I used to complete sign as a team lead. Everyone joined and completed today course, which we used to do gradually, right, every day and every day. First thing which made me confident, so I can survival in city from village to city, which made me that confident. Gradually, right, speaking with different people, unknowing people, which is building my confident speaking skills, especially from the government school people. It is not easy, sir, to speak or communicate. And they gave one more opportunity to speak every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that session, which made me a close. So instead of speaking, what I'm speaking, focusing, right, I used to share my thoughts. So where that fear is went, And they used to provide small right experience from the different people, somebody from the education department or someone from the industry. They used to share their experience. So one fine day, it's motivative and realize that this is how the career starts. There is no ready-made thing. Certain things will be provided. You have to make yourself. So, like whatever the opportunities I have received, I have utilized, I felt I utilized that, and finally I landed in right interview day. I think that day, out of I think 20 people, only 2 people got selected. Among two, I'm the one of the candidate. I'm really happy and great, thankful to the Unnati that platform.
Very nice. So you I think summarized it beautifully, saying that when you come from a rural background, there is a little bit of worry about will I adjust to the city environment, and you brought out two very interesting things. You said first was Unnati gave me the confidence. They give me small projects. Made me a team lead. They gave me small activities to do, which was a sense of responsibility, and I was able to complete that. So one is the confidence that you got, and second, you talked about saying a lot of focus was there on communication,
Yes.
you know, allowing you to speak in front of others, express your opinion. And I think those two qualities are so crucial. A lot of people get technical knowledge in school and college and in institutions, but confidence and communication is such an important thing. And you were able to get that. And you still worked hard because, like you're saying, TCS did come, and which is amazing because for a company like TCS to come to Unnati is the great effort of the Unnati management to be able to
Yes.
invite a good company like TCS.
Yes.
But there again, it is your hard work, your confidence. Out of 20, if you're saying two got selected, 10%, and you were there, it just shows how determined and focused you were on that. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Uh, what about the overall, the in the 30-35 days, was it tough? Was it 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours? A lot of time you spent over here and you looked forward to coming to the sessions?
I didn't feel, sir. I think weekdays because of the CTR, the environment change. Because I'm already right in like angry, right, like job. So somebody is providing food, training, shelter, everything. My motto and my focus is to whatever they say, I have to listen, I have to practice. That is my job, nothing else. So once I completed, right, again, they have provided the interview panel also. My job is to follow their guidance. That is what I have done 100%. So ultimately, I got placed.
Yeah, and what I also think a learning that you talked about, which is good for the youngsters. You've now been working 2012, 13, almost 13 years. In
Yes,
13 years, this is just your third job, whereas there are people who every 6 months keep changing jobs. And once you said TCS, you spent a good 2 to 3 years in TCS. Then you spent a good 5, 6 years in the second company, and now you're in your third company. So that is a good takeaway for youngsters saying if you join a company, spend some time, learn, contribute, and then if you feel that I can get a growth, then you move rather than just leaving because my friend left, let me also leave in 6 months. That is not the right way of
true, sir.
managing your career. Very good, very good. So you agree with, Unnati has this very nice phrase where they say learn, earn, and stand tall. Do you agree to that statement?
100%. Today, I'm standing very strongly, sir. Tall, very strongly.
And you feel Unnati has been of course, your confidence, your effort, your hard work, but Unnati gave you that boost. It was like that push that you got from Unnati, which helped
Correct.
you. Excellent. So where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
I'm actually my I want to be in a good entrepreneur, sir. After having right different domains experience, definitely one day I start my own company, whether it is in education or finance sector with my experience. Definitely, because the whatever the lot of experience we carried, right, it should be ended somewhere with our own journey where we can provide our expertise with creating right India new jobs.
Yeah. Which is very true because, I think that's again a very nice motive. people with 15, 20, 25 years experience, um, if they start something, they can create jobs for another 10, 15, 20 more people with their expertise. That's why I always feel people working in the government sector, the retirement age should not be 60, it should actually be 50. Because after you have worked for 25, 30 years, you have enough experience to do something. And if the 50-year-olds give voluntary retirement, then so many more jobs get created for youngsters to join into the government sector also. But so it's a very noble idea from your end. It's wonderful talking to you, and I think you're a motivation, you're a role model for the youngsters coming from a. There are thousands like you out there, but you stood out. You got an opportunity. You grabbed it with both hands. I'm sure there is a lot of hard work. There's a lot of determination without which nobody can succeed. So
True, sir.
congratulations and wish you all the best in your future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for a great opportunity. This is my first, I think, podcast. Again, Unnati give me this opportunity also. So thank you, sir. Thank you for great
Okay,
opportunity. Thank you.
thank you. Huh?